Hey everybody, let's welcome John Catlin, the reserve for Crushers GC. John, wow. You are currently sitting at 10 under. You've shot 2 5-under rounds in a row. You are battling it out with some of the best players in the world right now. You will be in the featured group tomorrow on the first tee. Tell us about what this week has been like for you and what's going through your mind right now.
I mean, it's been an awesome week. I got a little bit of a taste of it in Houston, and I feel like I came into this week a lot calmer. I kind of knew what to expect. You know, the party hole in Houston kind of got me a little bit. I've never played with that much noise, so that was something I had to kind of get used to. But once I was able to get over that, yeah, I felt very calm. I mean, as calm as I could be, and I've been putting in a lot of hard work. Been playing some good golf this year, and I feel like it's just kind of shown. I'm looking forward to the challenge tomorrow, and we'll see what happens.
So the nerves on that first tee tomorrow, standing there knowing that you have a chance to actually win this thing, are you going to have a lot of nerves, or are you able to kind of keep that in check and under control?
It's funny, they asked me the same question on the 18th green, and I'm like, I don't know. You know, I might be on that tee, and I might be nervous, or I might be, you know, very, very calm and enjoying it. You know, today was my first experience of it, and I loved it. Like, I was like, this is where you want to be, you know. And I was able to stripe a 3-wood down there, and off I went. So we'll see. We'll see what tomorrow brings, but I'm looking forward to the challenge for sure.
And how have the other players on LIV been welcoming of you last week and this week with all the excitement also going around with Bryson and the Crushers? Has the LIV family really embraced you and kind of helped you navigate this? 100%.
Everybody's been very, very, very welcoming. It's felt like a pretty easy transition. I mean, I knew most of the guys coming in. You know, I've been a pro for 11 years. I've played on pretty much every tour in the world. So, you know, I'd had a chance to meet all these guys before, and coming back, it just kind of felt like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been pretty good, and obviously being part of the Crushers is awesome. I've known Bryson since we were junior golfers. I've known Honorbon for probably 10 years, and I know Paul from Europe. So, again, it just kind of felt like, oh, we haven't seen you for a while. Welcome back. So, yeah, it's been nice.
So, obviously at LIV, we do things a little bit differently from the other tours. Are you enjoying this style of golf and the atmosphere and the team component?
I'm loving it. I like the music. I've always liked playing golf with music. Whenever I'm at home with my friends, we always have music going, so it just kind of feels like that again. You know, the team part's really awesome. I think that's really cool. That's nowhere else do we have that. And I feel like I'm on a really good team.
Yeah.
You know, we kind of have a lot of team chemistry, team camaraderie, and I feel like that's kind of helped make the transition easier.
So obviously tomorrow you're going to have John Rahm hunting you down. You're going to have Bryson hunting you down. You're going to have Cam hunting you down, and obviously Tyrrell at the top. Does that give you some extra motivation going into tomorrow and just kind of knowing that, you know, hey, I'm competing here with the best players in the world to win this thing?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what we all want. That's why I practice so much. That's why I put in so many hours in my game. You know, I constantly think about how I can do things better, and you do that because you want to be in these situations, and you know, you back yourself. Like I've been here before, and I can honestly say I've won before. I can do it again. So I'm going to go out and control what I can control, and we'll see what happens come Sunday at 5 o'clock.
I love it. I love it. I'm going to kick it over to Mike.
So, John, you talked about having played all over the world. How many professional events have you started in the U.S.?
Maybe 10 or 12, probably, somewhere around that.
Yeah. Is it nice to actually play in the U.S.?
Absolutely. It's great. You know, everybody speaks the same language. You know where you can get food. You know what to expect. You know, it feels like home. You know, I grew up here, and but you know, I relish the opportunity to go travel the world, and I think it's made me a more well-rounded player and a more well-rounded person. So, yeah, I think that side of it's been really cool as well.
And just kind of going back to your relationship with Bryson, how much have you guys spoken in, say, the last few weeks? Obviously, him calling you or getting a call for Houston, but just last week, and then obviously getting another chance this week.
Yeah, I mean, having that previous relationship has been really awesome, and it was really cool to watch him in the U.S. Open, and I was cheering him on, obviously, and to see him get it done was really, really cool. And yeah, I mean, I think the coolest part is, like, I look at him even in Houston. It just seems like he's happier, and it seems like he's, I don't want to say growing up, but like it seems like he's genuinely happy with what he's doing, and I think it showed in his game. And he's been really happy with me. He's been very, very cordial. I just saw him when I came into the media center, and he was obviously thrilled with how I played. And he's like, "Hey, let's go get it tomorrow." And so that's all you can really ask of somebody, especially at that level of the game.
And then one last question for me. Obviously, you've got a tournament that you can win tomorrow, but how much are you also playing to, say, showcase what you're capable of for whatever may happen in the future of LIV? Maybe another team, whatever. Is that in the back of your mind at all?
I mean, I'd be lying if I said it didn't creep in there, but again, I don't really have any control over that, right? Like that's up to the captains, that's up to managers, that's up to the team organization. So if I just keep doing what I'm doing, things are going to work out, and I'm going to keep putting in the work, and I hope I get more opportunities to showcase what I can do, and we'll just have to wait and see. I hope so. I can tell you that right now. I would love to be out here.
John over here.
Hey, John. We talked a little earlier this week, and I asked you how comfortable you were in Zoysia, and you said, yeah, this is definitely a grass I enjoy. Is that what we can attribute to this week so far?
I mean, it definitely helps. Short game's always been a strong part of my game. The greens are rolling beautifully, so that helps. But yeah, it helps when you know that you missed the green and you can still get the ball up and down. And hitting off Zoysia from the fairway it's really easy to hit your number. So as long as you're making good swings and picking the right numbers, you can hit some shots in there close, and I've been able to do that. And I'm looking forward to doing that again tomorrow.
That's awesome. And I also walked with an older gentleman today, and he was complimenting you on how your swing is kind of like an old school swing. You play that draw in there. Is that how you learn to play, or you've never gone to the fade? Is that your predominant?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up hitting the draw. Me and my coach worked really hard on being able to hit the draw and being able to master that shot. But I mean, I can work it any way I have to. I mean, I think you have to have any shot in your arsenal. But if I don't have to hit the cut, I'm probably going to hit the draw. I just feel very, very confident in that. So, yeah, to answer your question, yes, I have always played a draw, but I think part of being a professional golfer is you have to be able to play every shot.
John, looking forward to see you on the first tee box tomorrow. Good luck,
Thank
and
you.
have a great night. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.